This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
I'm David Benfield. It is hump day. Oh no, it's Friday Eve.
Right.
Wow, I messed it up this time.
And that's so funny because I was confused yesterday that it was Thursday, so I was about to be like, it's actually Thursday, and then you got messed up. That's so funny. Hey everyone back there, by the way.
Hello.
We'll get to y'all in just a bit, but yeah, it's we had a pretty fun day after the show yesterday. We got to kind of walk around the Jumbo Shrimp Stadium.
Yeah, it was really cool because we've got our show coming up May 20th.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. We'll be live from ViStar Ballpark.
It'll be very, very cool. This year I get to throw out the first pitch, but we were scouting the location, and honestly, it just gave us kind of an excuse to get a beer and a hot dog.
Oh, right, and just kind of walk around and see everybody. It was really, really nice, albeit hot.
Yeah,
it was very hot.
It was very hot, but it's baseball season. That's kind of like, it kind of goes with it.
And this time of year, it's kind of the roller coaster anyway. We'll have the cooler days, the hotter days.
Yep. And then Super Summer will kick in 2 weeks, and then it'll just be
in 2 weeks, please, not yet. Not consistent 90s just yet. Yeah. But we have a lot in store, so I think we should just get right to it.
Let's go.
And speaking of Friday Eve, can the weekend just get here already? Well, who's ready to hit that snooze button and have some fun around the First Coast? We're going to tell you about all the fun that you can have in your Winter of the Weekend event guide.
And get ready to sing some of the most popular country songs. Jacksonville Symphony will be presenting Chicken Fried Rock. That sounds awesome.
But first, it is time for Living in the Kitchen, and we're joined by Sarah the Salt Lady of Somersaults. I love that alliteration.
It just is accidental, too.
Just rolls off the tongue. Does it matter what side? Let me get on this side
you're
first,
good.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell everyone really quickly about your business.
Yeah, so I make seasoning salts in town with all fresh herbs and peppers that I grow or local source. I mostly sell at the farmers markets, and I love to teach people how to cook really simple stuff. And
Yes,
that's what we're here
with
doing.
your products, and you always have great ideas. So we're talking Mother's Day brunch today.
Yes, but I am here for the moms, but I'm talking to the dads and the sons
and the kids.
Yes.
Make this for your mom.
Yes, but very, very simple. So I brought you a little mocktail.
Oh.
So this has our strawberry lime salt on it, which is one of our cocktails. So, yeah, and I made it super, super simple with a Rebloom Infusions flavoring. This is their lavender berry. Yep, and a little bit of seltzer. That is it. So this is 3 ingredients: our salt, seltzer, and a Rebloom infusion, and you have a really easy mocktail. Great for the morning. The kids can drink it too.
Yep.
So so it's just,
and then later, if you want to add something,
you can add something
drink
later. Put a little, a little champagne and mommies or whatever, but
celebratory.
Yes, but you can also do it for the kids. So that's a really simple mocktail to start the morning off.
Very refreshing.
Yes, and make her feel like the queen she is. Okay,
Mm.
that is the moral of this story. I even put a little dried lime on it so she can feel extra fancy.
That's beautiful.
Yep. And so I'm doing a little French toast here. I'm gonna flip this one over, get it going. And I made this French toast before with caramel, okay? But we're making the farmer's market version today.
Okay, all right.
So I used cinnamon swirl bread from Great Harvest, farmer's market eggs, and instead of sugar, honey.
Okay, I love that.
We don't have to sweeten everything with sugar. We can do a little honey, and it's from the farmer's market, so you can keep supporting your local businesses.
Yep.
But with the coffee salt, this is just like the perfect combo, sweet, salty, and it's only, again, a few ingredients.
Right.
I made my French toast combo here. I like an Alton Brown recipe if you guys want to Google that.
Yes, he's great.
And his recipe uses honey, which is exactly, what we're going to use.
And local honey is so good for you, too.
So good for you. You're supporting our local ecosystem. Lots of, bees need places.
Yes.
So we really need, yes. So a lot of these farmers also have flower fields and all these other things that are great for our
Very
environment.
cool, very cool.
So that's what I did there. We're also cooking it in ghee, but I'm about to pull this out and we're gonna top it for you here.
This is some thick bread.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put
so
when it comes out, we're gonna put the 2 toppings on it, which is a little drizzle of honey and our coffee salt. The coffee salt is one of our most viral salts. I've brought you a couple things with this before, but I use Jack's Coffee Co. coffee in this.
Okay.
And it's good for all your sweet, salty treats, lattes, and stuff like that.
I love that.
But it's one of those things that you could put on top of anything, and then you just feel like extra fancier.
Yes.
So a couple ingredients.
My gosh.
A
I
honey
cannot wait.
drizzle.
I'm a dog mom, so I'm just gonna think of that.
Any lady in your life that needs celebrating. All right, wait, we're gonna do the coffee salt on top, and then it's gonna be ready.
So I was asking her, how many flavors do you, because every time she comes, she brings a different flavor. Thank you.
Yes, I have so many. I have about 30 flavors, and the reason is because I grow or local source all the produce. So flavors are always in and out of stock based on the seasons. I actually, before the show started, I was telling you about our Greek salt, which is one of my most favorite salts. Customers love it. They've been coming to the market asking me where it is.
Greek salt,
but we're waiting for marjoram to start coming coming in. And we had a little bit of a late freeze this year, so some of my stuff is behind. So my flavors are based on seasons. I don't just go to whatever random store and buy herbs if I'm short. I wait for the farmers to get it. Cinnamon swirl bread, farmer's market eggs, honey, and our coffee salt.
And McGee.
So I have a deal, actually. I'm going to try, I need everybody to make this for their mother. So this weekend, if you come to the Riverside Arts Market and you buy, these ingredients are within 10 feet of me at the farmer's market. So you find my tent, you go get farm fresh eggs, bread from Great Harvest, and honey from Nick the Honey Guy, and I will give you a free coffee salt mini to make your French toast on Sunday.
That's cool.
Okay?
So basically, they get the items, they'll come to you, prove that they got the items.
Show me your items, and I will give you a coffee salt mini so that you can make this meal happen for your moms.
That is amazing. And then talk about some of the different flavors you do have.
Yeah, so specifically like the cocktail salts, that one's our strawberry lime. It's a collab with Down to Earth Farms, which is also a neighbor directly across from me at Riverside Arts Market, and he's a small farmer. So I have flavors that change with the seasons with these as well. So in the box right now with the gift set, we have this ceramic rimmer. This is a collab with Black Dog Pottery that we do. And it comes with 6 little minis. That one has elderberry basil in it right now. It has cocoa salt, which is made with Make a New Chocolate Shop's cocoa beans. So lots of really cool local collabs and the cocktail salts as well.
I love that. I'm just still eating.
See, every time I come, and it's always just a couple. And remember those French baked eggs we did?
Those were
This would be great. If you need that recipe, go Google because that was from a few months ago. We came here and we did that on River City.
That was one of my favorite
But you can put French baked eggs with this, some bacon, boom. Breakfast for a queen.
This is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, Riverside Arts Market, you're
Riverside
always there.
Arts Market.
How else can they get more info?
You can go to my website, summersalts.com. We have lots of recipes there, and you can use code SALTLADY for free shipping. So if you can't come to the market, use code SALTLADY and you get free shipping on the website. Cheers.
You didn't make yourself one, but cheers
I know,
too. Here, you can drink some of the lavender.
It's like a shot of lavender berry.
It's a mocktail. It's a mocktail. Thank you so much. Always great to see you. Happy Mother's Day. All right, David, back over to you.
All right, super friend of the show, S.J. Osborne from the Riverside Arts Market joins us to talk about building the perfect May Day basket. Hello, good to see you again.
Great to see you.
I hear you're fresh off the plane from Scotland.
I sure am. And
Scotland!
And let me tell you, I celebrated their holiday for the May Day.
Yeah.
I was in Scotland and it was amazing.
Cool.
So it's very fitting that that's what we're doing today.
I love it. Okay, so what is May Day real quick?
So May Day, you're basically celebrating the turn of the season.
Gotcha,
So it's about like renewal, rebirth, similar to spring when you celebrate springtime.
Okay.
So that's kind of the May Day basket.
Okay, cool.
And luckily, you know, some things that you may see in it would be like fresh flowers, herbs, treats, or just a nice gift for somebody.
Yeah.
And you can personalize it.
Very cool.
So it's for whoever. It could be a neighbor. Kind of the tradition is you fill a basket, you leave it on your neighbor's porch, and it's a kind of anonymous gift.
Oh, then you just walk away and just like,
walk
that's
away.
cool.
You just walk
I
away
like
and say
that.
blessings.
Yeah,
Yes.
I dig it. Okay, so what do you have with us today?
We have a little mixture of things, so I'll start from this side.
Sure.
We have this little springtime bunny from Tyke's Corner, very cute.
My
this
daughter
is made,
would love that.
Oh my gosh, it's her stuff is fantastic. I've taken a sewing class with her, and she has workshops, and it makes it a breeze to make something.
Very cool.
But this is used from organic fabric.
Very nice.
Little bunny, you could get maybe a new parent if you want to put that in the May Day
I
basket.
dig that, yeah.
You know, here we have the Healing Baltic Amber jewelry.
Cool, those are pretty.
Really pretty. I know Jordan's wanting to take this one home, so I'm working on that for
Right
her right now. Yeah. But the properties of Healing Baltic Amber, it's really like anti-inflammatory.
Okay, cool.
It's a stone of renewal, so that's kind of a nice gift to give
Yeah,
this time of year.
as we move into the next,
Yeah,
the new season.
Yes, bless your bones. If you have an arthritis, you can just put them on your wrist.
Okay.
They're great. If babies are teething, again, you can, they make little necklaces that the babies can teeth on.
Oh yeah,
So
Gwen's
that
got some
helps
teeth coming
soothe.
in.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you might
Louise.
need one of those. You
might,
might need a couple
seriously.
things. I think you might need everything
I'm
on this
serious. Like so
table.
far, it's like everything's coming home.
I'll continue. Okay, so next here we have this silver. I've had them on the show before. They did the coin rings.
Yeah.
So they're veteran owned. That's really important to them. They love to use the American coins. They use forks, silverware to make. This is like a single.
That's really beautiful.
A
That's
single
cool. What a
bud
great
flower.
idea.
I know, right? So they're just repurposing materials.
And this looks like two spoons.
And that's the end of like a fork or a spoon.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it's
Like,
made into a bracelet.
that's very clever.
Yep. Very, very cool. And then here we have something really fun. If you know a lady who likes to golf. This is a little gift basket for a golfing lady. We got a couple things. This is from Lottie Dottie Art. And so she, hand paints these on. This is a coaster for your golf cart. You have these cute little golf balls and this golf basket that you can take with you.
Yeah, I love it.
And in case they need to freshen up their nails while they're in the golf cart. If golfing isn't really your thing, but you like to be there in style, that could be another opportunity for you. And then lastly here we have this concrete boutique. This is her concrete vases. Allie makes these vases and she brings a dried floral bar to the market. Great gift for mom, great gift for anybody really, even for yourself.
This is beautiful. I like it.
It's absolutely beautiful. Very unique.
Understated but cool.
Yes, and it comes, you can get different colors as well. This is, a nice sleek gray, and you can do pops of color with the dried florals. But, she'll be there this weekend and she'll have that dried floral bar if you want something for mom. You can come pick it out yourself.
All right, I love that. Okay, so what else is going on at RAM this month?
So this month, later on in the month, we have AAPI Heritage Month that we're celebrating. We're going to have a lot of cultural performances on the stage. It should be really fun, and some throughout the market. I won't give anything away.
That sounds awesome. Good tease there.
We're also doing Teacher Appreciation Day, so that'll be really nice to give back to our teachers and kind of give you some ideas of things to give for your teachers to say thank you, a way to recognize them.
I love it. Okay, so what about, is there anything planned for Mother's Day this Sunday?
Yes, Mother's Day this Sunday. I mean, you can come on down, get your May Day basket prepared. We also will be having fresh herb and flower bundles.
Oh, that's awesome.
At the RAM tent from the Riverside Avondale Preservation Community Garden. So those gardeners are donating.
They're actually going to be on the show next week, I think, right?
That's incredible. So if you have, want to get some fresh herbs to just put in your May Day basket as well as other little treats we have throughout the market, we're doing that. And then we're also having our garden tour for Riverside Avondale Preservation. That's on Saturday.
That's what they're doing. They're coming on the show to talk about that. Okay, so
you can make a full day.
Yeah, absolutely. So if folks want to learn more, where do they go to the market? Give us the hours, the deets.
It is every Saturday under the Fuller Warren Bridge from 10 to 3, and you'll find live music, you'll find artisans, you'll find farmers, makers, bakers on both sides of Riverside Avenue. We're taking up more space.
Oh wow,
now.
that's cool.
So you can find anything you need. Just stroll through and connect with your community.
It is awesome. It's one of the best things you're going to do on a Saturday. I promise you that. It is so super cool. Thank you so very much, SJ. Good to see you again.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, and Dave, I know you need some sleep. You're jet lagged.
I do.
All right, Jordan, what you got?
Hey, well, you did a great job. Country roots and rock energy collide with the Jacksonville Symphony for Chicken Fried Rock. Here to tell us all about it is owner and founder of Spot On Entertainment, Scott Coulter. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to meet you too. This sounds really unique. Symphony and country and rock. I don't really picture those two things together, but let's start from the beginning. When you're building a symphonic pop show like Chicken Fried Rock, where does the magic actually begin?
Well, the magic for this show actually began with the Jacksonville Symphony. We were doing a show called Tropical Rock, which was Jimmy Buffett and Bob Marley and Kenny Chesney. And we just threw in, towards the end of the show, a song called Chicken Fried by the Zac Brown Band. And the introduction started at the concert that night, and the hall erupted. With
Everybody loves that song.
I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? But it was like nobody was prepared for that. And I thought, what if we created a whole show around that kind of song, these country rock anthems, these bangers that people just love to sing. So that's where the magic started.
That's so cool. Okay, because I was going to ask why country music, but that makes sense. But I mean, music of Garth Brooks, Shania Twain, Kenny Chesney, Tim McGraw. Why do you think their music lends itself well for a perfect soundtrack?
Well, it's those artists, but also Leonard Skinner's in there. The Eagles are in there.
Oh, man.
Carrie Underwood's in there. Jelly Roll's in there. So these are songs that if they were to come on the radio and you're in your car, you want to roll down the window, turn up the radio, and sing at the top of your lungs.
That's right.
What you can't do at the symphony.
Okay, good to know.
But you can sing along. You can sing along in your head, and it's really cool to sort of hear these songs that are so uplifting and joyous, but performed with a full symphony orchestra.
I bet it's
really
so cool. And are you performing also?
I am.
What are you doing?
I am. I'm one of the singers.
A singer? Oh man, that's amazing. Do you do all the songs or just certain few?
There's a group of 4 singers and a piano player who also sings, and we all do a lot of backups, and we all have several solo features.
That's amazing. So what is it like to kind of work with an orchestra like that?
We're on the road about 46 weeks a year with a different orchestra.
Really?
Yeah, somewhere in America. But we have a very special relationship with the Jacksonville Symphony. We get to come here a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and this weekend we're working with Nathaniel Efthimu, who's the conductor, who is he is so fun and so musical and so engaging. It's always a pleasure to be with him.
That's wonderful, because you're based in New York.
Right.
So we got the big time over here from Manhattan. I love it. All right, so if someone's never been to a Pops concert before, how would you describe the energy? What exactly do folks expect?
You know, I think that the symphony, sometimes people can think it's a little intimidating.
Right.
But it's not. And a Pops concert is especially not.
Just because it seems so elegant.
Right.
And, yeah.
Right. But this is a little bit more laid back. You can wear your boots. You can wear your jeans. You can come and expect this really songs that you love, like the soundtrack of our lives.
Yeah.
Sort of presented in a new and fun way. And it's electric. It truly is electric in the hall.
That's amazing. All right, so what can audiences expect from this particular performance?
Well, a lot of these songs, like I said, they just make you feel good.
Right.
Like, you know, we're doing Drift Away, which was done by Dobie Gray and then Uncle Cracker.
Yeah. He was just here recently.
No
he performed at Decca Live. Yeah.
But the whole lyric of "Give me the beat, boy, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away." That's sort of what the music is about. Because
so it kind of brings you back too.
It brings you back a little bit, but it also sort of elevates your spirit. I mean, I think we're all in a place right now where we can use the healing power.
100%.
And this is really just sort of a joyful way to do that.
That's wonderful. And you mentioned boots. Boots are welcome, of course, at the Jacoby Symphony Hall. Full country glam, you support it.
Full country glam.
Just don't sing at the top of your lungs.
That's exactly right.
We gotta let the singers do that, right? I bet that's gonna be hard though for some people. All right, so when is this and how do we get more information on it?
It's just Friday and Saturday, May 8th and 9th.
Okay.
And you can get tickets and more information at jaxsymphony.org.
That's awesome.
xsymphony.org.
There you go. And you know, Mother's Day is this weekend. We were just talking about. This could be a great gift.
I know, chicken fry your mom. That's what you got to do.
Chicken fry your mom.
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome?
I love it. I love it. Well, it has been such a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for being here and bringing this to us. And safe travels on your next stop.
Thanks a lot.
Of course. All right, David, what do we have coming up?
Chicken fried mom. I love that. That's funny. All right, so who's ready for the weekend? We have all kinds of events you can do right here on the First Coast. And the heat is on. Get ready for a scorcher on the First Coast. We'll let you know how hot it's going to get later on with your rain or shine. Stick around. We'll be right back.
So what day is the meeting? Fun day. Fun day. It's fun.
With daily draw games starting at $1, every day shall henceforth be known as Fun Day.
So, Fun Day Tuesday, Fun Day Wednesday. Fun day, fun day.
Fun Day!
Every day's Fun Day with Pick Games, featuring drawings twice a day. The Florida Lottery. It's good fun.
Every game benefits education.
3 meal deals, just $5.99. Our biggest deals ever, just $5.99.
3 huge plates, 3 ways to feast, all with pups on the side, just $5.99.
Captain D's, fish, delish.
At Bears, we believe healthy living starts with better sleep, because a mattress is not just a purchase, it's an investment in how you feel every day. Discover the top mattress brands all in one place. Customize comfort with an adjustable motion base, and rest easy with our 90-day sleep trial. With free old mattress removal and fast delivery, you'll sleep like a bear in no time. Discover the ultimate sleep experience, with the best prices always guaranteed. Bears, quality furnishings and interior design.
How's dinner coming along?
It's coming along. Hey, how was practice today? Great, I scored 2 goals.
You wouldn't mount a ceiling fan on the floor, just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. Morgan & Morgan.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining. serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah.
This is the future of concrete coatings. Look at this Shark Coatings patio. Imagine the pride you'll have walking out of your house and seeing this every day. Learn more at sharkfloorcoatings.com.
Everybody, won't you give me a Ric Flair woo?
What? No.
Woo! That's right, because we have almost made it to the weekend, and there's so much fun to do on the First Coast with you and your family. And the first one kind of relates to...
Absolutely. Yes, right. Who's ready to bring the SmackDown? Literally, Friday Night SmackDown returns to Jacksonville. See your favorite WWE superstars, undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will be there. The event starts Friday at 7:30 p.m. For tickets, head over to arena.jacksevents.com.
Very fun. And baseball is back on the First Coast. The Jumbo Shrimp will be taking on the Charlotte Knights. First pitch for Saturday is 6:35 p.m. And first 2,000 fans are going to get a national championship sock.
What?
So you need to head over there because you're the sock guy,
awesome.
David. And you can celebrate Mother's Day, of course, at the ballpark. First pitch on Sunday is at 2:05.
That's right up my alley for sure. All right, get ready to laugh. America's most hilarious first responders are joining forces to save lives one laugh at a time. Presenting the Heroes Off-Duty Comedy Tour, a side-splitting showcase of cops, firefighters, doctors, EMTs, nurses, pharmacists, and ex-military who are ready to entertain you with their wild and funny stories from the line of duty.
Oh,
the show, yeah, that'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
The show is tonight at 7:30 at the Jacksonville Center for the Performing Arts. For ticket info, head over to jacksevents.com.
I bet that's going to be good.
Yeah.
Plus, and also, thank you for your service, everyone.
Absolutely.
Plus, it was not a phase, Mom. Get ready to rock out with Newfound Glory with hit songs like My Friend's Over You and Hit or Miss. The concert is Saturday, May 9th at The 5 in 5 Points.
Yeah,
for ticket information, head over to the5jacks.com.
What? Is it really the5jacks.com? That's their website?
I would hope so. Our producer put that in there.
Okay, cool.
But remember, it's 5?
5jacks.com, yeah. It's just 5.
Okay, just Google it. It's where the old Sunray Cinema was.
Just a few years ago. They were playing. Yeah, they played.
Newfound Glory.
Yeah, they played the little concert series that we have in the park.
Oh, that's cool.
They're pretty good. Yeah, went on song. It was pretty good.
It's very nostalgic for me.
Yeah, these guys have been around for a hot minute.
Yeah, we need to get to Dakar though over there.
That would be great. Hey, guys, if you need an opener.
Oh, there you go. How cool would that be?
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, lots of fun to do, of course, for your Window of the Weekend event guide. In the meantime, we'll be right back.
At Rooms To Go, get ready to sleep better and save with your choice of 3 top-of-the-line mattress brands. Easy to buy thanks to 72-month interest-free financing. Financing for a limited time only. That's 6 years, no interest, no worries. Choose from the latest Beautyrest Black, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Premium choices with 6-year interest-free financing. It's the perfect time to save during the mattress sale at Rooms To Go.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
When we place our loved ones in a nursing home, we expect them to receive the best care. We meet with families who learn that their mothers and fathers, grandmothers and grandfathers have been terribly abused in nursing homes. Bed sores, malnutrition, broken bones, dehydration, and yes, even death. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you believe that a loved one has been abused or neglected while living in a nursing home, call us. The consultation is free. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
We're whipping up delicious recipes you can make at home.
And I can't wait.
Bon appetit.
We're living a high life.
Living in the kitchen.
Fridays on First Coast Living.
Michael Cavanaugh returns to perform alongside the Jacksonville Symphony in an electrifying tribute to the timeless music of Elton John, featuring hits like Tiny Dancer, Rocket Man, Benny and the Jets, and more. This intimate celebration promises a night of unforgettable harmonies and symphonic music. Tickets at jacksymphony.org.
With Fair and Fairer, I get an answer.
They would always keep up with me and make sure that I was feeling at my very best, mentally and physically.
There was never anything that I felt like I could not ask them about. There was never a time where I felt like I could not reach my attorney, whether it be through the phone, through her assistant, through email, going in person. Like, they made it very, very clear that the means to contact them were always there.
They were always there for me.
And it was a great experience.
Joe, Strata has been providing home services to the best-known home builders in dozens of markets.
Dave, you're right. We've been working with the top quality builders to add comfort and safety to thousands of homes all over the country.
You know, I'm always looking for a contractor who doesn't compromise on delivering top quality work at the best possible price.
That's exactly what we do. Our customers get top quality workmanship and savings with every air conditioning and heating system we sell.
Top quality workmanship, best possible price. You ought to call Strata.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson.
First Coast Living live.
And David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley. And you mentioned yesterday that it was going to be hazy.
Yeah, we got the smoke.
And you're seeing it. Oh,
you
man.
Smell anything? Well, you smell good.
I smell
first
French
of all.
toast. Oh, well, it's the French toast in the kitchen.
But if you go out in the parking lot, there's this stench in the air once again. So I'm just thinking of folks with the, the respiratory issues.
Right.
We're going to have lower air quality this afternoon. And this is the big weather story, the heat, 95 degrees. And look at all this red on the map. This is what we'd get, Jordan, more in California, okay, out west. Red flag warnings, and that means from noon to 8 o'clock, only a tiny spark could cause a new wildfire. So this is what we saw really, see all these wildfires? This is where we were about 2 weeks ago before the big Brently fire. So just keep that in mind. That's how serious it is.
Okay.
So dangerous wildfire conditions, lots of heat, and a 95, the old record would be 94. So hot.
So breaking records over here.
We are. So you ready for some change? Here's the front that'll change our lives.
Okay.
We got a few showers.
Change our lives.
And it's okay, Waycross. You get rain, you make it a strong thunderstorm, maybe some rumbles, but we're not looking for any big severe weather in our area. What we're watching today, again, is more of the heat. And our big weather impact alert would be for Saturday during the afternoon. This does not mean 7 hours of rain. So you show
but
all
the
these beautiful
chance
plans.
is off and on throughout those hours.
Right. Our weekend in review would be this. Take the poncho with you for good luck and maybe a splash and dash hour or two of rain.
Okay.
It's like summer. It's a June pattern.
Yeah.
And there's your rain and scattered thunderstorms. And yeah, I just said pack the rain gear.
Okay.
Okay, in case. We take a look at one of the big events, Donna's Mother's Day 5K.
Aww.
It's a go Seawalk Pavilion, 8 a.m. The Runners Village opens at 6:30. And runners, it's going to be cooler and it's going to be a go. So enjoy.
Okay, well, great news for that. Thank you so much, Mike. Do you like hot dogs?
Oh, yes.
Check this out.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, foodies? I am here with a genuine institution of my neighborhood here in Riverside. We're at King and Park Street, and I've got Hot Dog Jen here for the last 27 years. She's been fueling the party. Thank you so very much for having me here.
You're so welcome. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you.
Okay, so for those of the folks who don't know, tell us your story. How did you get your start?
Basically, I loved hot dogs, and I used to go to the Jetties all the time. I went, man, there's no place to eat out here. And one day I was going downtown, and I was driving by the courthouse, and there was this man out there selling hot dogs. And I'm like, that's it. That's what I want to do. I want a job where I can wear cutoff shorts, tank tops, and flip-flops, be out in the sun and sell hot dogs. And so I started looking into it, and about 8 years later, here I am.
That's so amazing.
And I've been doing it 27 years, and I love it. And I don't want to change it.
No, it's great.
I meet so many great people. I have wonderful customers. I get to see so much of the community and things that go on, and I'm my own boss, and I get to be out in the sun.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
in
great.
Florida.
Yeah. And so you have seen this neighborhood change substantially over almost 30 years.
Absolutely.
So how has this area changed since you've been here?
When I first came here, this was all dirt. So the sidewalks were all broken up.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could almost like ride up into my cart and get hot dogs. You didn't cross Park Street. Like
right.
This was the area.
It was very different.
So I was here a year, and then I ended up working in a place at night called the Art Bar selling hot dogs. And they had a place down the street called Park Place. And it was so bad that the customers would walk from Art Bar to Park Place and get jumped and robbed because there was nobody else.
It was so different.
It was
Now it is this like beautiful, crazy nightlife, and there's so much. It's vibrant, and it's bright, and everything.
People are wanting to come here, but years ago,
it was so different.
This was the line. Like once you cross this line, the crime was right here.
Yeah, it was all of us punk rock kids.
Yeah, it was crazy. We didn't care. Well, we were the ones with crime. It was everybody else. We didn't care. We were too dumb to know.
So let me ask you. So do we just do hot dogs, or is it just hot dogs, right?
No. So what I do hot dogs and sausage dogs. I do chips and drinks. I have chili, cheese, coleslaw, onions, relish, sauerkraut, and cooked onions. I do a Marshall's meal deal for $5.75, which includes a hot dog, chip, and a drink. I have a sausage meal, which is $7.25, which is a sausage, chip, and a drink. Or you can just buy stuff individually, whatever. We're easy, whatever you want,
I usually just get a hot dog. Okay, Jen, so we're here during the day, obviously, for like lunch and stuff like that, but you have all kinds of hours. Tell everybody when they can find you.
So I am at the corner of Park and King Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from about 11:15-ish till 3:30 to 4. On Fridays, I leave at 3 o'clock to go to my night work, which is on Friday and Saturday night on King Street. I'm there from about 10:15 till about 3:15 in the morning, selling hot dogs for all the patrons, college kids who come out of the bars. So you can catch me here during the day, and you can catch me there at night on the weekend.
And one thing I wanted to point out, this is how much of a staple Hot Dog Jen is here. So when they were fixing all the sidewalks and everything over here, they actually created this pad just for her hot dog cart. That's amazing. That's how you know you're red.
It was cool.
All right, so I think the only thing left to do is just do some hot dog business.
Do some hot dog business.
Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs! Who wants hot? You want a hot dog? Have a hot dog! It's a Jen dog.
Thank you so much.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is a job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
3 meal deals, just $5.99. Our biggest deals ever, just $5.99.
3 huge plates, 3 ways to feast. All with pups on the side, just $5.99.
Captain D's, fish, delish.
Let your home bloom in style. During Bear's Spring Refresh, renew every room with 45% off or more store-wide. Refined dining rooms, serene bedrooms, and beautiful statement pieces that will help your home flourish. With white glove delivery, complimentary design, and the best prices guaranteed. Give your home a fresh start this spring. Bears, quality furnishings and interior design.
This May, Renewal by Andersen wants to give you a huge win. You can have our award-winning windows and doors right now, and you don't have to pay us a dime for 2 years. Save it, spend it, go buy a pony. Whatever you want to do. And choosing Renewal by Andersen to replace your windows and doors makes your home worth more. 3 out of 4 real estate agents surveyed agree Andersen products increase a home's value by at least 10%. And if you live in a part of Florida that's in the hurricane zone, you can't afford to risk it with vinyl windows. Vinyl just doesn't hold up. Engineered with our reinforced Fibrex material, Renewal by Andersen has an impact replacement window that will continue to protect your home long after others have failed. No shutters required. And you don't pay us a dime until May of 2028. Call 904-925-6700.
Technically, you're not supposed to everything that happens online. Life is meaningless without affirmation, am I right?
Most drivers don't think about their tires until it's too late. Worn tires can look fine, but tread depth changes how fast you stop. Drop a penny in the tread. If you see all of Lincoln's head, it's time for new tires.
From all of us at the Hanania family, drive safely.
This PSA is brought to you by the Hanania Automotive Group.
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is a job for Sponsored Jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Well, we've all been there, right? Getting irritated at times with our neighbors or our neighborhoods, but venting on neighborhood social media pages can sabotage property values. RE/MAX specialist Maria Raymer, though, is back to explain. Great to see you as always. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
You know, I feel like every neighborhood I've lived in, whether it's Facebook groups or Nextdoor app, I mean, someone is always complaining about something.
Right.
But why are homeowners sabotaging their property values? I mean, do they even realize they're doing this?
Yeah, the quick answer is they don't realize they're doing it. They get angry, they get frustrated, they take to social media to vent, and it's a really bad thing to do.
Right. So what are the down the road consequences then of venting negatively on the community pages?
Yeah, so you create a negative stigma about the neighborhood. You, as a buyer, you might think there's a dysfunctional HOA situation there, and many people don't want to go into a community dealing with problems with an HOA.
Right.
So there's some issues that could arise out of that. And I think people just don't realize when they post something negative online, it sticks with the community for years to come. I mean, the only way it would change is if people take it down. And I highly recommend if they post something negative, they do take it down because it's not helping anybody and it's making buyers not want to purchase in that neighborhood. It's just not as desirable once you read all these things.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So will negative posts affect the sale price then?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, they can, because when you have a neighborhood that has that negative stigma, they're going to average longer days on the market.
Right.
And so that in itself will drive the price down. But even if you have a great community that a buyer is like, oh, this is a good fit, they see all this, they'll buy in there, but for a price, like a reduced price, because they know, hey, I'm taking on potentially some problems here. So, you know, I want to be compensated going in and, you know, knowing that I'm going to have to deal with it. So definitely it can.
Yeah, that makes sense. What other issues can arise from this type of public venting?
I think people don't realize that there's liability when you post certain things online. Definitely that can impact the community HOA, for example. It could be a neighbor-to-neighbor dispute.
Oh, yeah.
You know, imagine you're the person who's trying to sell your house in that moment when these things are online. And what if they're not factual? What if they're inaccurate? Then you have a slanderous situation. You're posting things that are hurting someone else. You know, so I think you really open yourself up and your community up for liability. We're in a very litigious society, so that's the first thing people do in defense of something is call their attorney. And you don't want to be the one that has inaccurate information. And recently I had a buyer that was under the impression from Facebook posts that a community was in a lawsuit. And in fact, they are not in a lawsuit.
Really?
Yeah. So, and that was part of their feedback as to why they were worried about buying this particular home.
That's
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
so
not good.
it's not good. And these are the things that can come up, and unintended consequences, we call them.
And I love my neighborhood, have always loved my neighborhood. You're still going to get those people who are not happy.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating to see that when you are enjoying everything. And then
Right.
you do still see some stuff on there. Looking at you. No, I don't know who I'm talking to. But they'll still post negativity or even inaccurate information. I have seen that as well.
Right,
Like it's been
right.
proven that some of those posts were inaccurate.
Yes.
So it's a
For
good
sure.
point. I'm glad we're talking about this.
Yeah.
So what is the best way to handle the community grievances?
So the HOA is there, for a reason, is to, resolve problems and issues. Go to your HOA, write an email, give them a call. Show up at the community meetings. They're usually once a month, once every other month. I'm sure there's other neighbors that feel the same way, and talk to them and see if you can solve these problems rather than going publicly about it. And in addition to that, just think about if you are going to go public and put things online, why don't you tell people all the positive things? There's a reason you moved there. There's a reason
Right.
your house isn't for sale. You probably love your community, but people are so quick to post the negative, not the positive. But if you start building up your community with positive Facebook posts, it's going to have the opposite effect. It's going to enhance your desirability as a community. It's going to enhance your property value. So just do the opposite. And again, I cannot stress enough, if you have posted anything negative, go and take that down.
Smart.
It's not a good idea to have it on there.
Right. Well, I think this is a fantastic conversation. Every time you come, though, we always get great information. If we want a little bit more, though, where can we go?
MariaRaymer.com.
Awesome. Over 25 years of experience here, and you're amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course.
Appreciate it.
And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus.
May is National Pet Month, the perfect time to celebrate and raise awareness about responsible pet ownership. Joining us today is nationally renowned pet living expert Kristen Levine, who's here to share innovative pet care suggestions. Kristen, thank you so very much for your time today. So why is recognizing National Pet Month important?
Well, it's important because pets are part of our family, and making sure that they stay healthy and happy is super important. And thanks to technology like AI and scientific research, we have got some incredible innovations now that help us take better care of our pets, and that's what I'm going to share with you today.
Okay, so what's one of the newest innovations for our pets?
Yeah, well, what I'm loving right now for dogs and dog lovers is the PetPace AI Health Monitoring Collar. Now, this is more than just an activity tracker. It's clinically validated to deliver real-time health insights and alerts right to the app on your phone. And it's the only one that monitors vital signs like pulse, respiration, temperature. It even can detect signs of pain before symptoms appear in your pet, which is really amazing. Plus, it includes built-in 24/7 telemedicine with licensed veterinarians. So essentially, PetPace is just a great tool that's going to help you and your vet make smarter decisions about your pet's health, because data is so powerful, and when we have lots of it from a collar like PetPace, we can make better decisions. Right? Oh, and you know what? It's $100 off in May at petpace.com.
Okay, so how about ways to keep our pets safe in the yard?
Yeah, well, we're spending more time outside because it's beautiful, it's spring, and we want to make sure we're using products that are safe for pets to be around. So check out Spruce Weed and Grass Killer. It's a pet-friendly and weed-deadly alternative for National Pet Month. It's safe for use around pets, people, and even bees when used as directed. Now, the cool thing is it works so fast, you're going to see visible results in just 1 hour. Now, if you're doing quick spot treatment on the driveway or between pavers, you're going to use the Spruce Easy Aim, and if you're treating a larger area, grab their Power Wand, which is made for easy refills. I mean, this way we can spend less time weeding and more time hanging out with our pets outside.
So what's something that pet owners often overlook?
Well, we tend to overlook that the treats we give our pets we think of them as just extras, but they actually make up a meaningful portion of our pets' daily intake. So it's important that we're giving them healthy treats. And I've got something for our kitty cats right now. I recommend Inaba's Churu Complete. Now, this is that lickable experience that cats absolutely love, but it's still fully nutritious. It's made with high quality ingredients. It's got essential nutrients, all your vitamins and minerals, and two other important things, taurine taurine and fish oil, both very important for cat health. Now, Chewy Complete is also really hydrating. It's got up to 88% moisture built in, which is important because a lot of times cats don't drink enough water. So you're kind of hydrating them at the same time as giving them this delicious treat. You can find Chewy Complete at Walmart, both in-store and online.
All right, Kristen, thank you so very much for your time today. We really do appreciate it. Before I let you go, where do we go to get more information?
Sure, you can just visit tipsontv.com. It's got all the details that I talked about today and more.
Thanks again for your time. And folks at home, if you want to watch this segment again, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason.
Michael Cavanaugh returns to perform alongside the Jacksonville Symphony in an electrifying tribute to the timeless music of Elton John, featuring hits like Tiny Dancer, Rocket Man, Benny and the Jets, and more. This intimate celebration promises a night of unforgettable harmonies and symphonic music. Tickets at jacksymphony.org.
You might replace your home's windows and doors once. Pella does it every day. We'll help you find the right products for your home and budget with various pricing and financing options. They're also backed by some of the best warranties in the business, including installation. And if you ever sell your home, the warranties are transferable to the new homeowner. That's why your neighbors trust us.
Pella windows and doors are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation today.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health, that my aches and pains aren't dismissed as part of getting older.
That my health needs aren't treated the same way
as mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
More one-on-one time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
So I can ask all my questions.
And get the answers I need.
I have a whole team of experts
working together to develop a plan
that treats all of me and takes a proactive approach
to help me be my healthiest.
I can even get a same-day appointment, and it's close to home.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years. They take the time to know me and what I love to do with my time.
And they help me feel my best to do it.
Finally, a doctor and care team who are focused on what's right for me.
For me.
For me.
For me.
At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
Great bathrooms don't come from guesswork. They come from experience. West Shore Home has spent 20 years earning that experience with more than 68,000 five-star reviews from homeowners who'd agree. From your first consultation to your final installation, everything is handled by people who do this every day. Your bathroom model can focus on safety and accessibility without losing that modern look. West Shore Home's new shower wall systems feature modern composite materials that deliver the high-end look of tile. They're non-porous and easy to clean. All the beauty, none of the upkeep. It's affordable luxury that you'll love for years on end. With endless customization options and teams of highly trained employee installers will bring your vision to life. And right now, when you buy a full bathroom model, you'll get a second shower free. Or if you want to just focus on the shower space, get $3,000 off your project. Plus, get 12 months, no payments, and no interest financing when you call or visit westshorebath.com. This offer ends Saturday. Don't miss out.
Mother's Day is usually a day full of pampering and relaxation, but most other days of the year, moms are on the go with little time to slow down and take the time for themselves. Well, skincare expert and dermatologist Dr. Leah Cardwell joins me now to spotlight practical, easy essentials that support moms day to day. Thank you so much for joining us, but why is it important for moms to make sure that they incorporate a little self-care into their daily lives?
Yes, thank you for having me, Jordan. And we know that moms are always taking care of everyone else, and that's often at the expense of themselves. And so I like to recommend a good self-care experience. And for self-care, a little goes a long way. And so you can actually consider making sure that you're doing more simple routines consistently. And I see better results with those simple routines done consistently rather than more aggressive, complicated routines done intermittently.
So what are some things moms can do to feel good and maybe stay cool any day of the week?
Yeah, so busy moms, they're always on the go and they rarely have a moment to slow down, even on Mother's Day. I recommend Secret's new whole body cooling deodorant mist and relaxing lavender. It's a great on the go pick me up option that you can just sort of spritz on the skin. It really helps to actually cool the skin by 10 degrees. So it's a great option just to cool you down and keep you cool, calm, and collected.
Okay, and I'm going to be taking that to the beach. You know that. That sounds amazing.
Right.
Not everyone has time, though, to go to the spa for like a facial, which we all love to do, but we don't have that time. So do you have any tips for looking our best every day?
Yes, of course. Bring that spa to you. I love Olay's microsculpting cream with triple collagen peptides. It actually activates cells to repair the signs of skin aging. It works with your natural collagen and helps with fine lines and wrinkles. You actually apply it to your skin after cleansing in the morning. You can apply it to your face and neck area and you're good to go.
And Olay has been such a staple for so many years, such good products they have there. And then what about taking care of your skin overall?
Correct. So your facial skin, your body skin, whatever it is, it requires a few things. So you want to make sure you're staying hydrated, making sure that you are supporting your barrier and avoiding irritants. So I really love Native's moisturizing body wash. It does just that. It's very luxurious, has a very nice lather. It comes in several fun scents. And it's really just actually taking that making that daily shower a 24-hour actually hydration treatment.
I have not tried their body wash yet, so I will now, but I have their lotion that I bought for the first time, and it is so nice, and I know that they use like better ingredients, so I'm so there. But yeah, I'll have to try that body wash. But where can we go for more information on everything?
Yes, absolutely. You got to check it out. So bit.ly/Mother's Day Beauty Buys. Again, that's bit.ly/Mother's Day Beauty Buys.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for helping us out with that today. And I've got some ideas for my own mom. So thank you, and happy Mother's Day to you if you happen to be one.
Thank you so much, dear. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
We're celebrating National Small Business Week, a time to recognize the hustle of our local business owners. And today, tech expert Mart Saltzman is here to show us how Adobe Express and artificial intelligence are making it easier than ever for those small companies to compete and look like big companies. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We really do appreciate it. For this year's National Small Business Week, why are creative and AI tools such an important topic for entrepreneurs right now?
Yeah, great first question, David. And yeah, thanks for having me. And you're right, before we get into all the details, 60 years now, National Small Business Week is celebrated every May. It recognizes these small businesses and entrepreneurs as the backbone of the U.S. economy. So super important that we talk to this community. And that's why I'm excited to work with and talk about Adobe Express. To answer your question, small business owners are the ultimate multitaskers, right? From managing marketing and operations to customer service and sales all at once, and often with limited time and small budgets. Let's face it. However, times are changing. Creative and AI tools can actually make your life easier. The Adobe Express app combines AI with creativity, making it the secret weapon for small businesses.
Okay, so can these tools help companies with limited design and budget resources?
Oh, absolutely. That's what it's all about. Adobe Express is an easy-to-use and free app, I should add, that turns stressful and time-consuming creative work into a quick and easy process, be it for social posts, for videos, flyers, presentations, and more. No design experience required. We're talking professionally designed templates and one-click AI tools like Remove Background and Animate. Now, every entrepreneur can show up with the confidence and polish of a brand 10 times their size.
I can dig it. Okay, so how is AI making all this work better?
Yeah, good question. Of course, AI is all the buzz, and for good reason. And with the new Adobe Express AI Assistant, you can make broad edits fast, like turning a casual photo into a professional headshot. You can create product shot variations for your website or marketing materials. You can remove distractions and much more. It even provides you with suggestions based on what you're working on. Super intelligent. And with commercially safe AI built in, it gives small businesses peace of mind. It's like having a trusted creative partner at your side.
I like that. Okay, so how can these tools help small businesses actually grow and track results?
Sure. Well, Adobe Express was built to help small businesses compete and win by drawing from Adobe's pro designs and tools. So you get amazing quality. Just want to get that out of the gate. Now with AI, it's faster and easier to resize an asset for every channel. You can make a flyer for your summer sale or create and schedule social posts to reach your customers wherever they are. There's also integrations, to answer your question, that help small businesses track how their content is performing. So you know what's working and what's not, and you can iterate accordingly on the fly. To find out more and to get going for free, you can simply visit adobe.com/express.
Fantastic, Mark. Thank you so very much for your time this morning. We really do appreciate it. And folks at home, if you want to watch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
There are a lot of good lawyers out there, but the real question is, are they good enough to treat you with dignity and respect? Are they good enough for you? We do things in a timeless, classic way that our clients really appreciate. It doesn't get more fairer than that.
Let your home bloom in style. During Bear's Spring Refresh, renew every room with 45% off or more store-wide. Refined dining rooms, serene bedrooms, and beautiful statement pieces that will help your home flourish. With white glove delivery, complimentary design, and the best prices guaranteed. Give your home a fresh start this spring. Bear's, quality furnishings and interior design.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. When you use Uber or Lyft, you're taking a gamble. You have no idea who that driver is. Were they paying attention to their phone or GPS and not the road? Injured in an Uber or Lyft accident, you could have a big case. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. For the people.com.
Play ball! Your defending AAA champs, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, return to VyStar Ballpark. It starts Tuesday with tacos and tickets on Cinco de Mayo. Then it's our Business Person Special on Wednesday, followed by Thirsty Thursday and Jacksonville Music Night on Friday. On Saturday, come early for the AAA National Championship Socks Giveaway. Then on Sunday, celebrate Mom on Mother's Day.
Ron was an active guy.
I'm an outdoorsman.
Until plantar fasciitis pain hit.
My wife said, I'm going to take you to the Good Feet store.
Now?
I can do my happy dance. That's what Good Feet dance.
Come in for your free fitting.
We're whipping up delicious recipes you can make at home.
And I can't wait.
Bon appetit.
We're living a high life.
Living in the kitchen.
Fridays on First Coast Living.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah & Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
That's going to do it for us. But remember, if you missed any of our segments today, you can watch First Coast Living again at 2 p.m. on First Coast News Plus. Just download the app onto your TV.
And it's free.
And pretty much everything that we do at First Coast News is on there. Yep. I think everything, pretty much. Yeah, like
probably everything.
So all of our older stuff, if you haven't seen, like when we went, to Space Canaveral?
Cape Canaveral. Yeah, and when we went to, let's see, all kinds of stuff. Riding horses, Kennedy Space Center, all that kind of stuff. It's all there.
Yeah, all the older stuff too. So you can have a field day.
Dolphins?
What?
Swimming with dolphins?
Oh, I thought you said coffins. We do love First Ghost Living. Coffins. My earpiece is, you know what? We sit on the wrong side.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because both of our earpieces are right here. So if we sat the other way.
All right, here we go.
Can you hear me a little better?
Hey, wow!
Oh my God, it's so much better.
That's
but we've
awesome.
set the other